A quick review of martial technique. Remember those? So remember the hand form that we use for Tsai, Pluck. If I take off my Fitbit. So when we pluck, I guess I should get back here in the light. Oh, that's not enough. We use this handcuff form. Yeah. Okay, so we use this handcuff form here. Don't stick the fingers up, but the two inside fingers and thumb grip, and they don't squeeze. They just grip there, like handcuffs. You see how this is loose and slides. So this means that if you're applying a pluck technique to an opponent, that you're still agile, you're still lively with your grip. If you were to grip with all four fingers and thumb and use strength, you would become stagnant, and your opponent could easily, well, not easily, but could, if he or she is skilled, exploit that stagnation. You would become clumsy, but with the loose grip, you're still agile. So if the opponent tries to coil on you or something, you're still able to react. So light then agile, as the Tai Chi classics say, heavy then slow and clumsy. Okay. Little work for the legs. So if we put 1 foot forward and we'll rock and do the Yang pattern for the Tai Chi symbol tracing silk reeling. So remember, weight shifting from back stance to front stance, waist turning, chest expanding, and chest sinking. Okay? So, large circle, palm turns out only after the hand passes the center line. Remember when we have the partner exercises, and if you turn your hand out too soon, your palm, it becomes weak and your partner can crush it. Okay? Moreover, you will lose the power to redirect your partners. If the partner's coming in, say, with a punch, you want to intercept it here. If you turn your palm out too soon, punch will crash right through. If you keep your palm, punch will not crash through, and you turn your palm out after you cross the center line, which means the punch is going to be now at the side of your head, not in your face. Then it's okay to turn the palm out, because of course you want to turn the palm out and maybe go to pluck. It's really fun trying to illustrate partner techniques on your own, solo. So anyway, 1 foot forward. I'm putting my left foot forward in case you want to mirror me. Put your right foot forward. Large circle and figure 8. Remember to work on mobilizing the 3 engines. The 3 engines that power this: legs, weight shifting, waist turning, chest opening, and chest closing. So large circle, and inside the large circle are figure 8. If you can harmonize the 3 engines, then your coiling and spiraling will be very powerful. But of course, the Tai Chi principle of the whole body moves as an integrated unit will make everything you do, every physical movement that you do in your life, daily life, easier and more efficient with less strain on any particular part of the body, because the whole body is working together. Now, can you make the pattern smaller? Large circle. Smaller, but not losing the connection of the three engines. Now, switch to the other side, put your other foot forward. Weight shifting, waist turning, chest opening, weight shifting back, waist turning back, chest closing, figure 8. Large circle. Figure 8. Can you make the circle smaller? So in Tai Chi applications, we go from large to small, because we learn to connect the body in the large movements, which are a lot easier to train connection with than smaller movements. But as you continue to practice, you want to make your movements smaller and smaller, because smaller means quicker and more subtle. Now, do you know that you can do the Yin-Yang symbol horizontal? This is fun to do with the partner, although there's one artificial thing that has to happen, because at one point in the partner exercise, you'll find yourself in mutual resistance. So one partner has to give way, as, of course, you certainly would in practicing Tai Chi, not engage for long in mutual resistance. But in the horizontal Yin-Yang symbol with the partner, it becomes kind of like a convention. Okay, your turn to give way. So horizontal, and of course vertical, but if you learn in the beginning the vertical 2 dimensions, up and down, left and right, of course you know that it will become 3-dimensional because the coils will turn into spiral. So 3-dimensional, like this. Okay. Remember the use of the coil to break out of grab. And of course, we can't do that unless we have a partner who's there that can grab. But in that training also, you want to take the movement from the large circle, which is why you would begin to do the breakout of the wrist grab, to the small spiral. So you can see the large circle. Look here, how much time it takes to make this distance, plus elbow no longer protecting liver 13 and the chest. But if, when you train, you can make this smaller and smaller, then look, chest still protected. So, and then this coil breaking out, you know, should become a spiral. So it should not look like break out and attack, break out and attack. It should look like break out and attack. Break out and attack, okay? So, break out and attack. One movement. So another thing to remember about the Tai Chi fighting is we don't like to do, like, you know, martial art drill of 1, 2, 1, 2. We like to do 1, okay? So what could be block and strike now becomes one movement, and that, of course, is single whip. Okay, time for me to pass the baton to Mark.